Bam. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. What? Let's talk about sex. What's up, pipes? Shauna here. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I know, I'm kind of the same too. You know, I'm trying to keep my head up, trying to get things like that. Anyway, look where I'm sitting right now. I'm sitting in front of my old bed. This is where I used to sit when it brings back a lot of memories, because this is where I sat when I shot my first music video. Oh my God, I can't even think. This is where I sat when I shot my first YouTube video back in the day. And I have to say, this spot's more comfortable than anything. Maybe that's why I haven't been shooting. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Liars. So, today is story time. It's another story time. It's about sex. Thanks. Story time about when I first lost my virginity. Sex. My virginities. It was back in the day. I was in 8th grade. Are you ready? Get your popcorn and get your drink. Preferably whiskey and ginger. So, guys, look. Cut my hair. Yep, back to normal. I was trying to grow it out, but then for some reason, when I'd be standing on the street, people kept hitting me on my shoulder and going, Ellen, Ellen! And I was like, what? They thought I was Ellen DeGeneres. So I cut my hair. Now I'm back to Sean. How I lost my virginity. I've never actually told this story before. Maybe to a few friends, but that's about it. I was in 8th grade. I was 14. 14. I have nieces and nephews. I think to myself, them having sex at 14 years old? It's kind of gross. Anyway, I was 14 years old. I was dating this girl, Carly. She had a very big personality. She was also an Aquarius, like me. And I don't know, for some reason I like girls with big personalities. You guys already know that. So anyway, so I was 14 years old. So get this, the first time I've actually made out, I was 12 years old. 12. And then I had sex at 14. Actually, what am I saying? I was 13. So I was in 7th grade at the middle school. I used to have this swimming class, and we would go at night. It was like 7 or 8 o'clock. My parents would drop me off, and I was dating this girl, Carrie. She was hot. And all my friends like, yo, Sean, have you made out with her yet? And I was like, no, because I was nervous as shit. I didn't know what to do with my tongue. Do I put it in my mouth? Did we battle each other? We eat each other's saliva. I just didn't get the whole concept. So we need a hat. My parents came to, I love sitting on the floor right here. Like, they're so comfortable. So my parents came to pick us up, and I was like, I gotta do this. Like, I'm 13 years old. I'm supposed to have made out already. Peer pressure. So we go behind the bushes, and we're kissing and kissing, and then I was like, shove your tongue in her mouth. And she shoved her tongue in my mouth before I shoved it in hers. So then I felt more comfortable. I obviously like a girl that's in control. Not too much. So we made out, we kissed, I was proud of myself. I said to my friends, yo, made out, we shoved each other's tongues in each other's mouths, and it was cool, and it wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be, and it was great. Cut forward, we're not dating anymore. 8th grade. It is coming around Halloween time. Me and my friends get dressed up, we go out in Langhorne, that's where I lived. I went to the Chamonix Middle School. We go out in the town of Langhorne to go out trick-or-treating. A bunch of us friends. I think we had some drinks too. I was bad at 14 years old. So I had some drinks. My sister lives in Langhorne, in the borough of Langhorne. What time is it? Okay, I gotta make this quick. So she lives in the borough of Langhorne, and afterwards Carly was gonna stay at my sister's house with me. Trouble. So at this point, me and Carly are dating for a couple months. I started doing like some oral stuff, and it was fun, and my 14-year-old Winky was very happy with stuff like that, and I was comfortable, and we did a lot of oral stuff, and I was comfortable. I was 14. For some reason, I thought I should have been doing a lot more at 14 because everybody else did. Peer pressure. So we come back to my sister's house. Everyone's sleeping. I think we put on the TV and we start watching the movie. Then our hands start wandering. We start making out, playing with each other's winkies, and parts. And it was all good. Then she pulled out the condom, and then I got nervous. Can't take the pressure. Because this girl's boyfriend before me was 21 years old. I know, it's a little crazy. 16 and 20, and he was about to be 21. So the boyfriend before me was older. And here I am, this 14-year-old kid, and she's 16 years old. She was 2 years older than me. She was really popular and big personality, like I said. So I felt like I had to like own up to it, you know what I mean? And like, oh yeah, she dated a guy who was so experienced, and now she's with me, and I have to act like I'm experienced, but I wasn't. So, long story short, we end up having sex. And then I wanted to see what it felt like without the condom, so I took it off. You know I broke the rules. Which I probably shouldn't have done, but I did. So we finished, and I was like, I can't believe I just did that. Oh my God, I'm a man now. This is crazy. But still deep down inside, I was like, I probably should wait until I was a little bit older, because I was also really nervous, but you know, it's still, everything was great. So the next day, went to school, and I told a few friends that I took the rubber off, right? And so then people are getting things in my head, my close friends, like I got her pregnant. So then rumors start going around the school that I possibly got Carly pregnant on the first time I had sex with her, and that was the only time I had sex with her. Because the rumor went around the school. She's like, why are you telling people that? I'm like, no, I wasn't. I just told my friend this and that, and I was worried about it, but you know, I did not have my burst of joy inside the heaven of love. I didn't. So I couldn't have had a pregnancy happen, but at the same token, I still was nervous. I was young. I'm telling you right now, wait till you get a little bit older, so you know shit like this, you know? Because at 14, I'm like, oh, then I was nervous. I'm like, what if I did? What if I did? Even though my burst of joy did not go into the heaven of love, I really thought that it was possible. What a dummy. Anyway, so we didn't last too long after that, because she was fed up, and she thought, oh my God, this rumor's going around school, and everyone thinks I'm pregnant, and it was not a great first experience. But it was a great first experience, but it wasn't. Anyway, so we broke up, and then the end of the year I ended up moving, and then because my parents wanted to move down the shore, and plus in middle school it wasn't the best because I was so sensitive, and some kids made fun of me and knew I was sensitive or ripped me apart, and I was always, I just cared what everybody thought about me, big time. And oh God, you hear that freaking helicopter? So anyway, so we moved to a new school, and then I just became a slut. And I was new, and kids knew me. I started dating this girl, Georgiana or Tracy, one of them. And then I felt more experience, and then I was a bad little boy. Yup, I was bad. And then I was like a jackrabbit from hell. No, a jackrabbit from heaven. Anyway, so that's my story. I was 14 years old. 14. It's crazy. 14 years old doing the nasty. Crazy. But I have to say, inside, I definitely was not ready because I didn't feel mature enough. But I still went through it because I thought everybody else was doing it. It's not a good way to have your first experience. So, anyone out there watching that has not had sex yet, or made love, wait till you get older. Wait till you actually know things and are educated and feel a bit more secure with yourself. That's what I say. So my first experience, I would say from a 1 to 10 was a 5. Has nothing to do with her. It's just the fact that, you know, I probably should have waited till I got a little older, but I didn't. And now I have kids all over the world. In Zimbabwe, in Africa, in Australia, I'm kidding, I don't have kids anywhere, but I want kids. You guys, I want kids. I want some kids. Okay, that's my story time. Now it's time to sing a little bit song. Coming up anyhow. Let's stop it, because they're not gonna stop it. Talk about sex on YouTube or a radio show. Anything goes. You guys, have a great day. How it could, and of course how it should be. Wait till you get older. Alright, you guys, I love you. Thanks for watching my show. Let's talk about sex, baby. Bye. You and me. I love you guys. Wow.